What's up, BP Squad, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to do a spinning hook kick. Some people, however, may know this as a spinning heel kick. Now, I know I say this a lot about things being my favorite. However, this is one of my favorite kicks to throw. Not only does this kick look absolutely amazing, but it's extremely devastating when thrown with perfect timing and precision. With that being said, let's get ready to break down this kick. But before we proceed, make sure you guys have a solid lead and rear hook kick to a good standard, as those kicks will help you better understand the fundamentals of the spinning hook kick. Now, guys, let's break down this kick. First thing first, we get in our fighting stance. From here, we're gonna turn, we're gonna spot our target using our peripheral vision, okay? Step 2, you're gonna chamber that kicking leg. Step 3, you're gonna turn slightly, keeping that leg in a chamber position. All right, you're getting ready to release this loaded leg. Step 4, boom, you release that spinning hook kick, and there you go. Now, before I go into the do's and don'ts of the spinning hook kick, I'm gonna give you guys one tip. When you're striking with the spinning hook kick, I prefer to strike with my heel versus my toes. Only because when you're striking with your toes, you risk breaking your toes. But if you strike with your heel, that's the harder part of your foot, and of course, that's gonna be more devastating. Now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and break down the do's and don'ts of the kick. My number one mistake when throwing a spinning hook kick, it goes back to step 3. So we're right here, we're in that chamber position, right? A lot of times with a sloppy spinning hook kick, you release too early. Not only will this create less damage, but you see how my footing, I'm off balance at that point. Versus when I throw a spinning hook kick, boom, right here, see how I'm still in great positioning. When I throw it like this, there's hardly no damage that I'm creating. I'm releasing way too early, my timing is off, and I won't have a nice spinning hook kick. Number 2 is to be sure you spot your target. To break this down even further, we're in our fighting stance. We're getting ready to throw our spinning hook kick towards our target. We see our target, but for some reason, we lose sight of our target and we miss. At that point, guys, you're wasting a lot of energy. This is a spinning circular move. So you're gonna be expending a lot of energy because this kick is very devastating. More importantly, your back is turned against your opponent. So if I'm spotting my target right there, then I can still judge where my opponent is coming. If I'm just throwing this kick without spotting my target and I just wildly throw it, then I'm risking not spotting my target at that split second that I'm getting ready to throw this kick, and the opponent could do damage to us. But more importantly, even when you throw this kick perfectly, you're still turning your back towards your opponent. So when you throw it, make sure to reset immediately. Finally, guys, my last mistake is footwork. Don't be too narrow, don't be too wide. So guys, if I'm too narrow, I'm getting ready to throw this kick, I get right here, I get bunched. Right here, it's a little difficult to throw the kick. And guys, if I'm too wide, my balance is thrown off, so the kick won't be as effective. Now, let's talk about the do's, or should I say tips, when throwing your spinning hook kick. And my first tip is to throw your hips into the spinning hook kick. So we get in our stance, right? Here's my first spinning hook kick. Okay? Now, this is me throwing my hips into it. At that split second, I threw my hips into it. You saw my torso jerk to its right. That's generating more momentum and force. So again, guys, I'm gonna throw it with my hips. Again. My second tip is to stiffen that kicking leg when you get ready to release that spinning hook kick. Again, I'm gonna show you 1 and 2. Option 1, okay? Option 2, I'm gonna stiffen that kicking leg. All right, again. At that split second, when I stiffen up that kicking leg, I'm creating more destruction with that spinning hook kick because I'm ensuring that I'm keeping my leg nice and straight and striking with my heel. But those are my do's and don'ts when throwing a spinning hook kick. Again, guys, with my approach to martial arts, it's not a matter of what's right and what's wrong. It's a matter of efficacy and inefficacy. No matter what, however, you can still generate power and destruction with the spinning hook kick. But most importantly, guys, remember this. When throwing a spinning hook kick, let's say, for instance, you didn't apply none of my tips. This kick is still extremely devastating. It's a circular kick that generates a lot of momentum and force. Just keep practicing with the spinning hook kick as it feels more natural and natural. And from there, you begin to understand the science when throwing the spinning hook kick. With that being said, I hope you guys better understand the spinning hook kick. I'll see you guys next video.